Good morning everyone, and welcome to another fishing adventure. I'm Carl, and this is Waterside Fishing Adventures. So today, I'm gonna fish a lake. Thought I'd do something different. So we're gonna head down to a lake, it's down in Dilham. I have no idea what's in there, and we're hopefully gonna get a surprise. It's a very damp, yucky morning, as you can probably see on the video. So I'll spin you around, we'll whip down to Tesco's, get some food and drink for the day, and then we'll get on with our journey. So this is Dilham. You go straight on across this roundabout, you come into the main town. We're going left, and up around the corner up here is the Tesco Superstore. So we're going to pop in there, grab a sandwich, etc. There is a petrol station here as well if you need fuel, just on the entrance on the way in. In front of me on the left, that's where the petrol station is. If you just follow it around, you come around to the main store. We're going to park up. And as I say, go in and get some bits and pieces for the day. So, been in and got the bits and pieces. I'll run through that later on, but obviously got a nice big bag full of food. Got some sweet corn bread for some bait on top of what I've already got, and yeah, should keep us going for the day. So let's do the trip and have a look around the lake. So welcome to Dilham. It's on the North Road. We're now turning down Chapel Road. And the lake's down here on the left. Been here once before, just to have a look around and sort of look at the swims and stuff like that. But what you got to do is come down here, look for the sign as you can see on the left there, and in we go. It's pretty simple. We'll obviously leave postcode and stuff in the description below the video. Right, get my boots on and we'll have a wander around and have a look at some swims. Okay, so let's go and pick a swim. Go through the gate. On the handle. Just pull the handle. Let's take a wander and decide where we're going to fish. There's the lake. It's good timing, just some carp rolling over the back there. Let's get round there and see what's happening. The sun's a bit bright. It looks good over there under them trees. As I say, I just saw 2 or 3 fish roll as I come in there, and this is probably the main swim that sort of fishes towards there. There's a lot of leaves on top of the water, which can be a bit of a pain. That's looking like a good start. Wouldn't mind a set of lilies or something like that to fish to. Water's looking very, very clear. Don't know how well you can see that. It's very clear. Alright, let's go around the other side then and see what else we got. Good to have a bin on site like that. Oh, this one's looking nice. Got an island there. Another one over there, another one straight ahead. Another one to the left, some lilies over in the left, right towards the reeds. Yeah, this sort of demands a nice bit of water, doesn't it? You better see exactly what's happening as well. Could be a good swim. Shame there's not much in the way of lilies to fish to. Looks like they're all starting to die back, but yeah, this could be the swim for the day. But we'll carry on and have a look more further around. In this swim we got a bunch of lilies here, but they're a bit broken up. They're not really a patch of lilies, are they? It's looking like down here there's a lot of lilies under the water and stuff as well, so we'll have to work that out from just trial and error basically. Oh, fish just moved right in front of us. That's good. Yeah, it's sort of hard to decide where to go really, but we'll keep walking around and then we'll go and get some gear. We can hear fish jumping. It's always good. Oh, right down in front of us in the lilies on the left here and over the back there. Obviously we've got a fallen tree here. That's not good. And what, I'll be sitting in that swim when that come down, would you? There's a big fish moving around there. But obviously that's unfishable. Unless I'm feeling really strong, I can pick up a tree and move it. Got a little stream running along the other side of the fence. Obviously what feeds the lake. Along there. But this is the next swim. Got more hens over in the middle island. Oh, I'm surprised how clear it is. Got no sun on the water yet either, which is... Do I decide to fish, you know, where the sun's going to be? Do I sit where I am now so I can cast towards them lilies over there and the island? Ooh, decisions. Fish moving under that tree down there. So I'm guessing there's a few carp in here from what I've seen moving about. Did see some rod and roach on the surface when I come down and checked it out. So hopefully they're, you know, a good size. Nice swim. Got an island straight ahead. Fish down under the tree to the left. There's actually fish moving down there right now. Very close in down the edge of these reeds and bushes, etc. That's good news. And we've got a big old patch of lilies there. And in the background there where the platform is, you've got the owner's house. That's obviously where they fish from. Hard to say, isn't it? Not knowing what's in here. I don't know if there's any tench in here or anything like that. If there is, and I'll fish up close to the lilies and stuff for them. There's plenty of swims to choose from. Got like a little corner here. Well, it's not a corner, it carries on and goes to the right and under a bridge. at the moment there's no one else on the lake, so I get the whole lake to myself wherever I go at the moment. But that probably won't carry on, but you never know. This is obviously the bridge swim I was just talking about. Patch of lilies dead in front. Fish around the bridge. I'm guessing you can go across the bridge and onto the island. It's like an island there, I think. When I come around for a little walk, I went straight around the rest of the pool that way, so let's have a look over here. Again, got your own little corner there if you want it. There's a lot of stuff going on under the water though, so it's gonna have to be careful where I'm casting and stuff, I think. Got a sign up here saying fishing from the platforms only. It's a shame because sometimes it's nice just to sort of sneak through the bushes like somewhere like this and have a go there, but nice patch of lilies there to fish too. This is sort of in the island, we've got an island in front of us. You can fish close to that either side. Probably a good spot for intercepting carp and stuff like that, but pretty limited otherwise. There's not really much else. You can fish down the edge here, edge of these bushes. I think I want a bit more open water for the float today. I will put a feeder rod out as well, but I want to fish on the float as well. So same here, you got a patch of lilies here, which would be great if you're just float fishing. But it doesn't leave me a lot of room to put the feeder out. I mean, I could squeeze it around the side of these bushes here, and that could be a good spot. I can see myself losing a few fish in them lilies if you aren't careful there. So yeah, plenty of options. We need to go back across the bridge to the left, and then there's a few more swims. And then we've got to pick one. I haven't actually seen any fish yet, even though I've seen them rolling and stuff obviously, but I haven't actually seen anything just like swim past me or anything like that. Here, I don't know how well you can see that, you should be able to see. There's a lot of lilies and stuff under the water. A lot of places that you wouldn't be presenting the bait very well. You'd want to be in amongst them, not actually on top of them. So you have to be careful what we do when we present our bait. And some of the time it might not be where we think it is. The best way to do that is to reel in every 10 minutes or so with the feeder, just to make sure it's presenting on the bottom. A few boards and that come through there. I must admit they're quite slippery, to be honest. Nearly went over. So a nice little corner with the bridge. On a hot sunny day they probably get down in the corner, I would have thought. It's meant to be sunny today, so we'll see what we get as the morning goes on a bit. Not got no silly temperatures. I think we're looking at 13, 14, something like that. So warm enough, but not boiling. This swim we got a, whoa, it's first carp I was in. Actually properly saw it swim off. Looked like a ghosty. Probably somewhere around the £3 mark. So nothing too crazy. But would be welcome on the rod. So yeah, you can fish them lilies there. You can fish up against the trees over there. There's fish rolling to my right at these reeds here. Don't know if there's a swim down there or the looks of things, the sun's gonna hit the front of the lake where we first come in first. Another bin, that's really good. I like to see fisheries with the bins. No need to leave nothing on the bank. Any rubbish, just put it in a bag and put it in the bin, simple as. Yeah, I see a few see a few fish moving through here a minute ago. And these reeds. So I reckon you could plonk a bit of bread down there and have a bit of fun. Maybe we'll have to move around a bit today, maybe we won't. We'll just have to see how it goes. Play it by ear. Definitely slippery today, as obviously we've had a lot of rain. Everywhere's all muddy and yucky. The gate up there is to the owner's house, so they don't go through there, so it's private. And you've got this swim. You can sort of tap it out between the two islands through rod and roach moving there. You've got just to stir some stuff in there. So there's definitely a few fish moving about. Down the edge of these reeds look pretty good. Some more banks there, quite shallow close in on the banks there, but if you got out there a bit on them reeds with a piece of bread, I think that'd be good, or some sweet corn. And you've got a swim right next door to this one, so you've got like a double swim. You've got reeds all the way along. And then just open water really. You fish down to this corner. We're out there. So that's our choices today of swims. A lot of them look really good, some not so good. So we just got to make a decision now. See what we think. Let me know in the comments below which swim you would have gone for and why. Could be fun to start off a bit of a chat with the subscribers, etc. So I'll walk back round to the car. I'll make a decision as I go around. I think the sun's on the water around the front now, so that's good. And we'll pick somewhere to fish. Like I say, I think we're the only people here at the moment, so it'd be nice if it stays like that. But we've got to do what we've got to do, so I'm going to get some gear out, put my suit on, which I probably ain't going to need for long, but early morning at the moment, just while the chill's about. I'll pick a swim and we'll get the gear down there and I'll show you what swim we picked and why, and we'll start to try and catch some fish. We'll get set up, I'll run you through what I decided to use today, tactics wise, what baits I've got, and we'll go from there. So hopefully we'll have a good day. We've got plenty of time. We've got a good 9 hours plus. There should be plenty of time. So hopefully we'll catch a few fish. I'm certainly going to try. Be nice if I can get a few on the first few casts. But if not, we'll start building up a swim and hopefully the fish will move in at some point. Right, I'm going to go back to the car, get some gear out, and I'll see you soon on the bank with some gear. So you got toilets here, which is great. It's what you want on a lake when you're going to be there all day, and here's the rules. All good. Dip tanks for your nets and rinse them off. So we'll do them on the way through. And the car's down here. About to do our first cast. Put a bit of pallet and stuff out in front of me, and I've got the feeder rod mid-water over that way to the left. So let's see what we can do. I'm not going to go too far out, just going to try sort of somewhere around there. Going to hold it for the first cast just in case there's fish there straight away, because I've been feeding the swim while we're setting up, so you never know. Got a piece of bread pinched on. Yep, we've got a bite straight away, that's good. what we want. Now what is it? I've got my float set up so I'm just touching the bottom, just off sort of thing, just fluttering. Already had a couple of knocks on the ledger rod. That's strange, obviously got that little bite on the drop, I reckon. Seen a fair few fish surfacing and rolling and stuff, but nothing too crazy. Bit like that, I don't know if you can see that. I think they're rudd and roach splashing around on the surface. I thought this was going to go pretty much straight away. Give it a little bobble, I think. Hopefully I ain't lost the bread. Maybe I should have put maggots on just for the first cast. There's definitely a lot of fish moving around the surface. A lot of leaves and stuff about there, which is a bit of a pain. Yep, here we go. Oh, had a fish on. Damn. Let's try a couple of maggots, see if it's a bit easier to hook something. We'll go for a red and a white. Got a bigger hook on here, and because I'm going for the sort of the bigger stuff and not the smaller stuff, so I've got a size 10 on, which obviously means I ain't going to hook into the tiny stuff. We'll do that later on if we have to. We'll change the hook and go down a bit smaller, but I think to start with we'll stay on the bigger hook and see if that will produce us some bigger fish. I'd say really I should have done my research to see what was actually here, but just walking around the water I can see there's carp, and I've seen rudd and roach, so sometimes I like to just come and, you know, have a surprise on what you're going to hook up on. There might be some tench in here, could even be still water chub in here, you know, it could be anything, couldn't there? So it's sometimes nice just to not know what you're going to get a bite of. I thought the maggots would have gone pretty much straight away. That's not the case. Plane going across, so I think what I'll do is I'll have a few casts in the swim, you know, get used to what's what, feed up a little bit, and I'll see if I can start getting a few bites, and I'll bring you back. Wow, been fishing, don't know, about 45 minutes now. Excuse my throat. Getting little taps on the float all the time. She's out there, and I'm fishing the feeder under them trees over there, sort of towards them lilies. But haven't had a fish on either rod yet, and haven't really had a proper take that, you know, I would say was worth striking into. If I put bread on, I seem to get nibbled about on the float and stuff like that, but not a great deal yet. There seems to be a lot of fish on the surface. You probably see something jump while we're talking. From what I can see, they're rudd, and I reckon if I shallowed up and went, you know, sort of quite shallow, or even on the surface. I'd probably get a few of them, but I was hoping for a few bigger fish today. Not quite sure what's going down in front of me at the moment. I've got plenty of bubbles and stuff coming up, sort of indicating that there's fish down there, but nothing's like just zooming up with the float. Getting plenty of little knocks and stuff, especially if I put bread on. You probably just saw that fish in front of us just surface there. There's plenty of that happening, but no sort of major proper takes yet. So all we can do is just sort of keep leaning into the session, maybe try a few different things if it stays like this for the next hour or so. And so we'll go from there really. We've got the sun now coming around on this side of the lake, so it's going to warm the water up a little bit. Another fish right in front of us there. Look. Some of the rod I've seen rolling are actually quite a decent size, so that could be nice. But I was hoping really for some carp or whatever else is in here that's a bit bigger. Hopefully the ledger rod will fly around at some point, sitting over there near them lilies. Got double sweep going on there at the moment. Might have to go down that end and just sort of throw some sweet corn around the area to get some stuff going, get some fish moving around over there. So as you can probably see, I'm trying drifting the float around from that island and across, letting the wind sort of drag the line so it drags the float along. Hopefully something will intercept it as it comes across, but don't seem to have unlocked the code yet. So I could probably fish on the surface, but I'm going to hold off on that for a while yet. I was expecting to get a few fish on the bottom, to be honest. It's not a bad day. The sun keeps trying to come out. It's not cold, it's not hot, it's just sort of in between. I wish I'd have brought my sunglasses, but not much I can do about that. Plenty of fish out that way, jumping around, as you probably just saw then. But even like double maggot and stuff don't seem to be getting a bite at the moment, so gonna have to keep trying and try and unlock this code. So I've chucked a couple of bits of bread out just to see if any carp or anything come up, and as you can see, some half decent rudder coming up. That's all I seem to be able to get to feed. Can't seem to get anything going on the bottom. Even the maggots are not really getting touched, which is unusual. I bet if I floated some down from the surface they would, but why are they not on the bottom? Definitely plenty coming up for these bits of bread, but nothing huge. Leaves falling off the trees everywhere, as you can see in the picture. Cool. It's making it hard work as well, because leaves and stuff are catching the line and stuff, but we still should be able to get some decent bites, shouldn't we, and land a few fish. Well, struggling a bit to be honest, as you probably heard. So time to have a cheese and onion sandwich and just sit back and watch these. And hopefully one of them's going to go, but at the moment they just seem to be right on the surface and nothing else happening. I was expecting to get, you know, sort of rudd, roach, small fish on the bottom, and maybe get some carp, tench, and that sort of stuff, but not so far. I certainly won't give up. Got plenty of hours left yet. I've only been here a couple of hours at the most. Just thought I would have had a few bites by now. Alright, so I'll carry on, see if I can work this out, see if we can get a fish to camera. Fish on! Good little fight on it, whatever it is. Whoa, then we'll get caught under that. What have we got? Interesting, looks like crusion carp. That would be lovely. Right, I'll just sort it out and show you what we got. Wow, that's great. Crusion carp, look at that, and that's a good size. Lovely fish. Didn't know they were in here. Well, I'm certainly not complaining. I'll be targeting a few of them now then. I've had these up to over £4 in the past, but very hard to get a few of these now. Lovely. Be nice if I had to put the old fin up, but there we go, look. Yeah, nice fish. So let's put this one back and see if we can get some more. Yeah, lovely fish. Good start. Alright, let's see what we can get now. Yes! Now I'm a bit happier. I think I unlocked it a little bit. Oh, got a bite again straight away by the looks of it. Oh. Yeah, looks like a few fish are moving in. Don't seem to be out where I fed, they seem to be a bit closer in. But I don't mind as long as I'm getting bites, so all good. So I'll keep it going. See if we can keep this swim fed and keep them sorts of fish coming in. Maybe some other carp and stuff like that will move in as well, or some other fish as well, but crusions are welcome. Of course, don't mind catching the crusions. Quite rare fish now to catch, especially true ones like that, so awesome. Fish on. Decided to have a couple of casts right out of distance, started getting a few bites. What have we got? I'm guessing that's a big rudd. Not that big, but you know what I mean. Should be able to hand this one up. Yep. Nice. So we've got a rudd. No, don't want that on it either. I think you get the idea. Lovely jubbly. Let's get it back. See what else we can find. At least we're starting to get a few bites now. I had a bite on the ledge rod a minute ago as well, but didn't carry on. It just sort of went round and stopped, which is a shame. But the sun seemed to be coming around a bit now, so I think it's warming up the water a bit and the fish are starting to move a bit. So let's carry on and see what else can happen. Fish on again. Getting a few bites out there. Only a small one this time. Just a normal little rudd, this one. but still another fish. That bite was literally straight away after the cast that I'd done just now, so that's all good. So let's carry on. Bites on the ledger and on the float now, so things are starting to pick up a little bit. I'm getting these fish well out there in the middle. So we'll give her a few of them for a little while and then we'll come back down on our spot again. Hopefully in the meantime this ledger rod will go and be nice so we can get a carp on it. Or, you know, crusion. Or whatever else is in there. Something, yeah, half decent size. So let's see what we can do on this cast, shall we? Got a big old float on, so I can literally cast right over there where that hut thing is for the ducks. I've got a nice luminous green tip on, so I can just about see, even right across there. Even though I'm struggling slightly at the moment because I'm right in the middle of a reflection of a tree, which is a bit of a pain. Oh, had a fish take on the way in then. Literally just dragging the surface. What's this then? Another little rod. Nice. Seem to be chewing up the white maggots at the moment. So it's starting to get a bit of sun around here now, so it's starting to warm up the water a bit. Don't know if that's a good thing or not in here. We'll have a couple more casts. No, we've got a bit of a tangle down near the float, which we don't want. It's because I've got a fair bit of shot there, but it's the only way I can do it at the moment. Let's move one of these bigger ones to the other side of the float, shall we? See if that helps a bit. Come on, that feeder rod, around you go. Alright, let's get this back out there. Man, it's quite a splash when it hits the water because it's a big float, but I think that, yeah, see, that tracks them in, fish straight away. Crazy. Don't feel a too bad fish, this one. Obviously not, you know, 3 pounder or nothing, but that's fighting well. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, so rod. We're getting a few now, which is cool. As you can see, I can get one most casts, to be honest. So we'll catch a few of these, see if we can get some bigger ones, and then we'll come back onto our baited swim. Ain't got my tail, which is a bit of a pain, but yeah, we can literally get in a tangle every cast here. Really want to be setting up with a lighter float and stuff, but then I won't be able to get to where I am. That's a pain because it's tangling up my line, which I don't really want. But we'll get them. Not much we can do about it. Alright, so double white is the one that's definitely doing it. We're going to go bronze and white this time. Still got the whole lake to ourselves at the moment, which is cool. Got fed tweak one over. Whee! Bloody chair. How many times have I done that in a video now? These bloody things need a bar between the legs because they're absolutely useless. I might actually write them off a letter and complain about them, to be honest. Not that impressed with that. The amount of times that go down in a session is unbelievable. I'll leave that in because, like I say, I like to leave stuff that's realistic in the videos. Alright, let's try again, shall we? Cool, that's a good cast. Got it right over there under that tree. Oh, I was literally there seconds and then I went straight under. I missed it. Here we go. Yep, fish on. Easy to catch over there. Just at the right depth. Let's try and get a tangle on my float every single cast now. Which is not good. Another little rud. See if we can sort out the tangle. Doing a right pain. Not a mess on my line. Should change it really, but at the moment, while I've got a few fish biting, I want to keep these on. Plus, if I went down to a different float, I won't be able to get the distance. Right then, we'll see if that makes any difference. 2 maggots. I'll go red and white this time, see if that makes any difference. Don't think it does, to be honest. Let's try somewhere slightly different. Let's come over to the right a bit, shall we? Caught the edge of the trees as I went out then. I might have even lost a weight. Yeah, floats not sitting properly, so it's probably. What have we done here? What's going on here then? What? My line snapped all those things. That's not good. I've got a little nibble on the feeder there actually. Just going to move all these up and put another hook on. Come on, feeder rod, fly around. It's got to be your turn to have a fish soon. It's floating. It's too high. And so we'll come back down on the spot later on and see what happens. But just nice to see what else is about, just in case there's some nice, there could be some £1.5, £2 rod or something on the surface for all I know, couldn't there? Don't actually know, like I say, what's around there, so sinking now. It's not too bad, just need a small weight on there now. And you should be right. If I can't get this feeder rod to go around quicker, I might have to go into a worm. Yeah, that's spot on. Just need a hook again now. I can reach from here. Went to the carp jump for a little while now. The last one I saw was a couple of hours ago down near that hut on that island there. It's quieting down a bit now. The fish jumping. Rough piece of my line there, get rid of that in the bucket. Alright. Hook tied on, I'm going very, very shallow. But I think that's where a lot of them rudder. Can hear a few fish jumping around. I think they're rudd, not carp. Should that go in the bucket? Oh, by the way, when you come and fish on here, you can literally just come and set up and they come around and take the money. So that's nice and easy. Just dip your net on the way in. Alright, so I'm going very shallow. Hopefully you can see that. Let's see if we can find a few fish again. Straight over there under that tree again. Oh, really? She went straight away. And again. No, I'm missing the bites. What's going on here? Got this one. No, lost that one. You probably saw it coming in there. I wonder if I can just flick this out and get a bite like that. Because I can get under that tree from here just by flicking it. Let's see what's there. They don't seem to be scared of the flash. Flash? Splash. That almost calls them in. It's gone quiet on that bit there. I just brought a fish through there, didn't I? Nope. It's crazy. I can't get them same bites close in down here. That's strange. Let's try just over the top of the spot. See what's down there. See if we can get a bite there. You can literally get it within 5 seconds when you cast further out, so. Yep. Oh, we went straight under. Got one more maggot left on there, so let's just see if we can get one close in front of us. Over the top of the baited spot. I'm getting the bites, I can't hook the fish. Well, I have got a size 10 on because I'm trying to get the hook the bigger fish, isn't I? I'll come a bit too close this time. No, we've got a tangle, that's what it is. Obviously if I can fish down there close I can go on a much lighter float and not have to worry about any of this, but while I'm fishing halfway across the other side of the lake, you need a much bigger float to get the distance. White maggot on. We'll go a double white maggot, I think. So later on I might put a lighter float on and get back down on the spot down here. I'm just going to flick it around and see if I can find the shoulder of the bigger rod. And we'll go from there. Let's have a go towards this island. See what's over there. Still fairly windy at the moment, as you can probably see with how quick the leaves are flying across the lake. Oh, got a bite straight away, that's good. Fish on. It's plodding well. Coming through the lilies. A lot of these I can swing because they're not massive, but I get into that point where I can't anymore. Come and show you this one, it's not a bad size. And there we go, golden rod. Nice. As we're getting a few fish. So we're getting plenty on the float, going mega shallow. The feeder rod still ain't produced a fish yet. Had a couple of bites on it, but quite surprised to be honest. I thought that tip would have gone round by now. Try out there, see what's there. Can see rod topping. I just want to try and find some much bigger fish, hopefully. Yeah, bigger size rod. Or whatever's cruising along the top. Didn't get a bite straight away that time. You normally get a bite, sort of fairly quickly if you're going to get one. out there. There we go. No, missed it. Getting leaves and stuff all over me line and that as well. A bit chewed up, but we'll have another cast on it. You can see the shoals of rod moving around, so I can sort of cast to them or reel into them or whatever I need to do. Oh. I probably finished the maggots that time because they were already chewed on the cast, so probably a good idea to come in and put fresh on. The good thing about fishing right out there is you can come in, maybe float, I don't know, 3 or 4 times and still have a chance of getting a fish on the way in. Let's try a bigger bunch of maggots and see if I produce a bigger fish. I'm going to go double red and double white. Like so, hopefully you can see that. Getting a bit dull, hope it's not going to rain on me. And we'll go out there, you probably saw where I cast that. And let's see if we can get a bite straight away. No, I didn't go straight away, so they're not there so much. You have to move around with that and just look for the shoal basically. And you know if you land on the shoal because you literally get a bite as soon as you land. And the shoals obviously move around. I think they're gone over there, to be honest. Yep, they're not there. Let's come in close down here and see what we've got. And closer, so close, there's still a couple of rod lengths out. No, something's not right. I've got a tangle, which I don't think I have. Come here. No, I have actually. The hook's gone round the float and got caught. Come on. I can see what's happened, but getting off is a different thing. I don't want to knot it, honestly. Being a right pain. It's actually gone around the float and then back on itself, so I can't undo it. I'm trying not to have to take the hook off and retie. Drop maggots in my lap. See fish jumping out there again. Come on, Loop, open up. See, we're all normal, we all get tangles and stuff. Just that most people cut them out of their videos and, you know, don't show a true video. This has been a right pain, this. Not much I can do about it, well, is it? I don't know, I'm getting there. There you go, perseverance pays off. As you know with my videos. Try again. Right out there in front of the people's house. You can see the float quite easily. Nice bright green tip. They seem to have moved, they're not where I was catching them before now. There we go. Yeah, fish on. Ooh, nice carp down the side next to me. Just under the trees there. Oh no, stuck me on the lilies. Oh, and the fish off. Damn. I felt a better fish as well. It's all part of doing it at the minute. I could be lucky and actually get a carp like this as well. So you got to try all these different things. That's just a long way to bring a fish in from right over there, isn't it? Yeah, it's good to see a carp moving down out of the left there. Very, very close in there. Maybe I'll have to plonk the ledge of rod just down to the edge of us. I think that's where the shoal is now. No, it's quieting down a bit. Really gone. When it does that, if you don't get a bite straight away, if you just move them around, try to the left, try to the right, just until you pick up a shoal again, basically. A couple of fish down there because I can see them come up for the bread, so I should get a bite in these areas. Yep, there we go. Oh, pig! Straight under as well. Let's try again. Same area. No, just right on the lever there. Hopefully the bait didn't go and hook the leaf. Gonna have to try a different spot soon, I think, on the old ledger rod. Got a little robin that keep coming down and sitting behind me. Something's scared off the rod shells for some reason. Let's try under the tree over there. No, they've definitely moved. Where they've moved to is a different thing. I can't see any surfacing, so they were there. So I'm not going to hook the tiny little ones because I've got a size 10 on, so try not to catch them anyway. I could feed a few maggots at a time here and get them going quite easily, but just trying to find a few of the bigger ones. And once I find a shoal of the bigger ones, then I'll have a go for them. We're done here. Just make sure we ain't got that same tangle again. Shouldn't have. No, it's all good. Let's try it in front of us. There's so many leaves there, that's the trouble. Can't even see that. Oh, really? Missing a lot of bites now. But what is going on with this feeder rod? Can't get them as easy as I could a little while ago. Oh, getting there though. Hey, straight away. Oh, it's come off. How many? Strange, if you move around you find the odd couple. Let's go straight down the middle, shall we? Right in front of the owner's house. Should get right there. Yeah. No, missed it. Too much slack line, that was my fault that time. Yeah, they definitely seem to have moved a bit now. They're not coming in as easy as I was getting them before. Let's go right out there. Yeah, fish straight on. Looks like a golden rod. Yep. Another nice golden rod. Right. So I'm set up again and back down on the baited spot, and I've also got the ledger rod over here now, and that's down there in amongst the lilies. We're just giving it a go down there because I can't seem to get an actual hook up on that at the moment. So we've got to try some different spots, and I'm still getting bites down on the float already as soon as I get down there. Pretty sure they're crusions because they sort of mess around with the float and just bobbing up and down, but then not taking that sort of thing, and that's what crusions do. So I'm gonna have to keep moving this ledger rod round until I find somewhere where I can actually get a bite, proper take. And I'll keep persevering with this down here with the crusions. Hopefully I'll get another one. Got a nice big bird up here. I don't know if you can see that. Some good old hunt by the looks of things. Hey, big carp on. Oh, it's took me in the lilies. Oh, it's coming through. Come on, girl. Come through. I worked hard for this fish. It's coming through. No, it's not even a carp. Well, it's about the last tench. Or is it? No, it's a tench. Cool. Lovely jubbly. I'm happy with that. Nice just to get a bite. At least the feeder rod's actually produced. Right. So we have a tench. Can't remember the last time I caught a tench, so I'm quite chuffed with that. Look at that, lovely. Really good to get a tench, lovely colours. Awesome. Just what we needed. Let's get it back. Well, strange old day. Back down on the spot where the float where I baited up, and I can see bubbles coming up and stuff, look like crusion bubbles, but they're not taking the float. Get little knocks here and there, but nothing to speak of. And the ledger, the rod is just sitting there again. I'm going to recast that in a sec, I think, and sort of go from there really. But yeah, it's not a place for quick bites unless you want to sit on the top and catch loads and loads of rudd. Then you can get them. You chuck out like 4 or 5 maggots and they go crazy for them. But I'm trying to get some of the bigger fish. Now I know there's tench, carp and crusions in there, so what else is in there? So keep trying, let's see what else we can get. Fish on! Oh, that's pretty. The koi by the looks of it. Didn't know there was stuff like that in there. Lovely jubbly. Oh, lovely. Wow, got booty this time. Oh, look at that. It's like a crossbreed crusion koi mixture type thing, isn't it? Lovely fish. So I'm getting some different stuff today I haven't caught recently. Tench, crusion, mystery fish like this. Really cool. This is what we want. Some nice unusual stuff. Wow. Things have changed a bit. I just lost a double figure carp, which is pain, on the float rod down to the right. Got right close into the bank. The lump of luncheon meat on, and I don't know, within 10 minutes I had a double figure carp on. But I've now brought in the feeder rod to the left, and I've then put that down the close bank to the left. But now it's started pouring with rain, so not so good. So I've got to sort of sit this rain out a little bit, and hopefully we'll have another fish on soon. I'm pretty happy with what we've had so far, and shame I didn't get that one as well. That's what it's like out there. Lovely. Just trying to stop all the old electrical equipment getting messed up. So I've got it all under the brolly at the moment. I'm just holding it. Still got the ledge rod out, but I ain't got the float rod out at the moment. Hopefully this isn't setting for the day, because I won't be too impressed. Be nice to get a few more fish, and I don't like packing up in the rain. I ain't even got my suit on, I sit in the car. It hasn't been that cold, to be honest. Right, so I'll keep trying to fish the best I can, and hopefully be showing you some more fish soon. It's gone quite dull, as you can probably see, but I'm sure we can get 1 or 2 more fish before we finish. We fish it pretty hard on the inside lines. Might even pick up something bit bigger. So I had a double figure carp on just now, so I know they're there. Well, just spoke to the old landlord of the lake, nice chap, and he's telling me there's £2 plus roach in here, £2 plus rudd in here. There's carp to 22, tench. I think that's about what he said. But as you saw, I had a koi earlier on as well. So he's advised me that's a change over season time of year where it's hot during the day and cold at night, so they switched off a little bit, but we seem to be finding the food fish, don't we? We'll obviously come and try it again later on in the winter or in the middle of summer next year. As long as we catch food fish, it's all good. Costs £7 a fish here for the day. And yeah, it's a nice place to sit, and I'm sitting there on my own today, so all good. Rain's trying to calm down, so I'm going to get the float rod bag out in a sec. And hopefully we can hook into something else. Real shame that I lost that fish just now. It was right in front of the net as well. But there we go. That's how it goes sometimes, and you just got to fish on and keep going. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm now about to put the float back out, and hopefully, because I've rested it for 10-15 minutes or it's been hammering with rain, there'll be a fish sitting down there waiting for me to cast on it. That's us at the moment, sitting in there like that. But this rain don't seem to want to leave me alone. It's been a right pain. But I've got both rods out again, so hopefully we'll get a bite and have something big to land for sitting in the rain. Wow, just rained for a good hour. No more bites yet. Had the odd little tap. I did have a take on the ledger rod, but nothing came of it. But everything's absolutely soaked now. But it's all part of it, so let's carry on and let's see if we can get a couple more fish. So we're in again. Nice tench. Long fish, isn't it? Lovely. Spin it round. Try to. It's going mental on me. God, they're so slimy. They're like eels, aren't they? Plus I'm soaked anyway. Yeah. Lovely fish. See what else we can get. Come on, a big bit of bread flag, that one. On the float down to the right, really close in. Lovely jubbly. So, put the float back out on the spot. It was there for about 10 seconds and straight under again and straight into another tench. Lovely, as you can see. Bit smaller this one, but still a nice fish. And I'm guessing for some reason the recording of sound didn't come out. I reckon it got wet when it was pouring with rain. So I'm having to voice over the top of this one, but as you can see, another tench. And I seem to be getting quite a few fish now. Now I'm starting to sort of unlock the code of the lake, and yeah, I'm getting a few. So awesome. So let's carry on and see what else we can get. Well, you're not going to believe this. After me saying the mics and that got wet, and yeah, a little while ago, well, I just reached for the net and I went flying in right up to my waist. As you can see, my wellies are full of water, my trousers, etc, etc, are absolutely drenched. Everything in my pockets got wet, my mics, and so on and so on. Money, wallet, keys to the car, everything is absolutely dripping with water. As you can see, I'm pouring out on my boots. My socks are flopping around like nothing on the end of my feet. I've got 2 pairs on as well over the top of my tracksuit bottoms. So I'm pretty wet. Not good. So yeah, I'm absolutely drenched up to my waist. Now what do? Do I pack up? Or do I just hang it out and carry on? I'm going to have a few more casts I'm not freezing, so I'm sure I can put up with it. And let's see if we can get another fish. Come on. Whew, so what basically happened was I stepped over the thingy rod, ledger rod, to grab a net, and the bank was soaked. I went whoosh, straight down there. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Water's draining out my trousers and just keep filling up my boots. So this is the best bit of the day now. The last 2.5 hours of light. So I didn't really want to pack up, but I'll see how cold I get. Literally draining out the legs is pretty yucky. Don't really matter, it's raining now. Just be nice to get another fish now. I've still got the net in that dodgy position, which is not good. Let's get this floating, and I thought I would have no bait on it. Have a rebait. See if we can get another fish. The bigger fish should move in. Now the evening's sort of starting to set in. And so I've hooked a couple of really good carp down here, but I snapped up once, and the other time I just hook pull. That's all I'm doing, just going down the edge here, edge of this bush, leaving a load of slack. Just sitting it there like that. Floats really high, but don't really mind. Makes it nice and easy to see. You get a good bite, it goes, not if it goes anyway. And then I've got the ledger rod right up against the island over there. So you would think I should have a chance of getting an okay fish. Got a bite on the float, so that didn't take too long. What's down there? Tench, carp, crusions, could be anything. Love to see one of these 2-pound roach, one of these 2-pound rudd even. Be a good place to come in the cold winter months, I would have thought, for that sort of stuff. Did have a little knock when I first put the thing in. Yeah, it's definitely something nibbling. Ooh, nice fish just rolled right in front of us. Right on a baited spot. That was obviously a carp. What's the float doing? It's just moving about like something's picked up. Yeah, it's definitely something on it. You have to wait for them to properly take it, or you dismiss them. You literally have to wait for them to disappear with it. And a good old move around with it. Know how well you can see that. Come on, fishy, take it. A lot of these sort of knock bites are the carp's tails and stuff, where they're rooting around to eat the pellets. That's knocking the line. You just wait for the float to go and disappear, and you know it's a proper bite. God, the water's soaking its way up me by the feel of it. Come on, take it properly. Surely I deserve a nice fish after having a swim. Thinking about going, but it's just not taking it properly. I would have thought the feeder rod would have gone on the edge of that island. They've got a really good cast right on the edge. Hopefully it's not too shallow where I've cast, because it's literally right on the edge. I'm going to have to move that because they're little buggers, aren't they? Well, I say little, they're someone with decent size. Whoa, just had a bite on the feeder rod. Go on, take it properly. So what I'm basically doing is getting the old scissors, chopping up cubes of luncheon meat or bread, just hooking them on, putting the hook through, back out again, turn the hook so it pulls into itself, and you basically get that. See if we can get a carp. Shame that feeder rod that went right round and then just sprung back. That could be a liner. There's normally a carp would scream off of it. Bite straight away on the float. Look. Definitely plenty of things down there mooching about. We're after one of the big ones, hopefully. Not that we've had teeny ones, we've had some alright fish today, haven't we? Stranger they mess about with the float. I think they'd just pick up the food and run off with it, wouldn't they? But they nibble at it, they swim about with it. Right, let's see if we can get ourselves another fish. Get myself sorted out a bit. God, this bank is so slippery, it's unbelievable. Ooh. My boots are full again. God. Mics and stuff are a bit wet, but I think they're okay. I think they're still working. Hey! That was a hell of a bite. That's what we were waiting for. Nice bite. Deserve this one. Please let me land it. So I ain't been so lucky today so far. I've had some good fish down here, but oh Jesus, it's going crazy. It's not even none of it. can probably hear by the drag. I don't want to get it caught all up in the other rod and everything. The umbrella's in my way for lifting the rod up. It's a good fish. You can probably see by the rod. Oh, fish on, definitely. Nice fish on. Oh, that's a good fish. Let's see if we can land this one. No. Oh, you are kidding me. Oh my god. How many double figure fish am I going to lose today? Unbelievable. It's a little bit my fault because I was trying to play it around the umbrella and stuff. Oh, that is unfair. Tangled up around me throat. Let's try and sort this out. Can't believe that. I mean, I've got to lose to land one. That bloody umbrella was well in my way. Let's put it back. Try again. That's 3 really decent sized carp I lost today now. Which is not really what I'm after. I don't want to be losing them. And the hook size is not the best size hook for what I'm doing down here, but the thing is, if I go too big on the hook, then I don't land the tench and stuff. Back on the spot. I'm feeding these red pellets at the moment. Just basically doing that. That's what's bringing them in. I'm going to drink the old Red Bull. Trying to stay warm. It's starting to shake a bit now. At least I know at the end of the session I'll have a nice warm car. Don't start raining again. What's going on this ledger rod? Water would add one off the edge of that island. Strange. I'm obviously going to have to wait for a little bit now to get the swimmer going again. I've probably scared him off a bit now with fighting that big one through the middle. At least I've unlocked the secrets of how to fish here anyways. You've got to fish close in, big baits, and just feed little and often. Whereas I came in, put a load of bait out there, and didn't really do us any favours, did it? Apart from we had a crusion, which was cool. Might take a little while now to get another bite, but also might not. I could just go just like that. Boots are filling up with water again. It's all draining out my legs. 3 big carp. I've lost some down here now, and I've had some tench down here. All of the tench actually come from down here, apart from one over on the far bank over there. Looks like it's trying to warm up again for the evening, but there's only something like, I don't know, hour and a half of dark till dark. I would have held on as long as I could, but I'm now soaked and pretty cold, but I'm going to try. I've got to land one of these carp, and surely. It's going to be unfair if not, isn't it? Thought I went to go then, I started going to the left. Stopped again. If I put bread on down there, I seem to get tench. If I put meat on there, I get carp. Which is cool, but come on, give us another one. Definitely got a bite. Come on, we need a nice positive fly under bite like that carp just now. Oh, you get the feeder rod. Go on, go properly. Come on. I had a tug and went round, but needed to scream off. Because there's lunch and meat on there, so I couldn't nick the bait. Go on. It's gone a bit quiet around the corner, I think. Hard to tell what's happening. You'd think everything would take the meat, wouldn't you? But it only seemed to be the carp that take the meat. Maggots don't really seem to work unless you're fishing like really shallow on the top. Come on, feeder rod. We had that crusion koi type thing on the feeder rod last, didn't we? Which was over there under the tree. Maybe we should move it back over there. Don't seem to be doing any. It's only getting taps there, it's not really getting a proper take. And we've got this swim going down here, so let's fish down there again because I can see like tail patterns are hitting the line and nudging the float. It could be tench or anything that's moved in down there. I reckon the old ledger line just had a couple of bites. It's probably the bait's probably off. I did feed up under the tree to the left here, but then realised that There's no depth there. Someone's just picked up my bait. Don't know how well you can see that. Try and zoom in if I can. Another tail hitting the line, I reckon. Wondering whether I should put the ledge rod out on the main spot I've been feeding all day. Give it a go there. All the drips off the trees are still thinking, but it's stopped raining for now. Yeah, bait's off. I thought it would be. Nice big lump of luncheon meat. Right, I'm going to cast that one with the float rod, am I? Alright, I'm going to try this back over up in this corner where the lilies are. Take a bit of a chance and cast it right in there. Can't get a better cast than that. If it doesn't go there, then that's crazy. It's right in close to the bank, just between the lilies and the trees. I mean, there should be patrol on the margins now, and that should go pretty quickly. If they come around the edges. We might have to give it a little while down here to get a carp to come around again. That'll scare them off a little bit. Oh, I've got no bait on there. If I put a piece of bread on, that'll more than likely result in a tench. Let's try it, because carp take bread as well. Don't be stingy when you put a piece of bread on, you know, put a decent bit on. I put on a bit like that, but obviously that swells up to twice the size. Once you just give it a little plop in the water, then get it on your spot. Yeah, once you put it in the water, that'll swell right up, like twice the size. Right on the spot, which is great. Got the feeder rod to go now. I'm pretty cold. We got a bite straight away, which is cool, but it's not a carp bite. Gonna go. It's the thing, they seem that they're moving around down there, taking the feed off the bottom, and their tails are just hitting the line or something. You can see the float going didn't. I've got a feeling one of these is going to go any minute now. One of these is going to zoom off, I think. You see how that float judded like that, then that's a carp tail going past it and just hitting the line or hitting the float. I can see they're moving about down there. We just got to decide. Go on, take it. Oh, really? Oh, and I'm in the tree. Didn't want that. In the tree. Oh, definitely didn't want that. And I lost my float in the tree. It's all happening now, isn't it? Been a bit rough today on me, I think. Fish on the feeder rod. If I could stand on the bank without going in. Oh, I thought it was a lot bigger than that, to be honest. That done a really good job of pulling the rod round. Cool. I was then just setting up the other rod with a heavier line. One of them nice roach. Bring it over and show you. So yeah, not bad. Nice fish. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's see if we can get a few more before we have to pack up. Bang! Fish on. Nice bite. Oh, it's playing quite nicely. Giving a good account for itself. So what have we got? Tench. Maybe something else. Not sure. See when we get a bit close to the net. You can probably see by the rod tip was giving a good old pull. Let's get the net down there and get it landed, hopefully. So what have we got this time, then? Something different? It's not looking like a tench or anything like that. Let's get it out and have a look and see what we got. Certainly weren't expecting to catch that, so that's good. Right, I'll bring it over to the camera and let you have a look. Wow, look at this. Certainly weren't expecting that. Some sort of koi crossbreed carp type thing. Yeah, really nice fish. Lovely colours. It's putting his fin up for us, look. Nice patterns in the tail. Nice patterns all over. Really nice fish. Right, let's get it released without falling in. This bank is so muddy, it's unbelievable. Lovely, swim straight off. Really happy, that's what I want. Alright, let's get the net back down. Get back watching these rods. Obviously got to rebait the ledger rod. We'll put it back out there and I think we'll try far out under the tree again. No, sorry, it wasn't the ledger rod. It's actually the float rod, but with no float on anymore. And what I'm doing now is I've got free line and pieces of luncheon meat cube, as you can see here, and I'm just flicking it over and watching the top of the rod tip, waiting for a bite. And that's how we just had that last koi. We're now going to put it down there again and see what else we can find. All I'm doing is flicking that down onto the spot where I'm feeding the pellets, putting the rod up over the top of the reeds, so it's not in view of, putting a shadow on the water, and then just waiting for the line to go flying around or the tip to bounce over. Seems to be working, getting a bite down there every sort of 10-15 minutes now, so all good. I'm still absolutely drenched, as you can probably see, and that seems to be soaking up my body now and going up into my top and everything else. So lovely, but we'll carry on. Ain't got too much longer left now. It's going to be getting dark, and you're not allowed to fish in the dark here anyway. It's dawn till dusk, so we'll have to be packing up just before dark anyway. Hopefully we can get another fish, maybe two, and end the day in style after all the funny things that happened. Right, so I'm going to keep watching these rods. I'm going to keep an eye on the feeder rod as well, and hopefully one of them's going to bend round and we're going to be into another fish. Right, I'm going to reel this rod in, put it back out into a different spot, and see if we can tempt something a bit bigger with that. I think we'll put a nice cube of lunch meat back on it, and we'll cast that over to the far side, to the left, but straight, if that makes sense, and under that tree, and let's see if we can get another bite under there. Can't see why the carp wouldn't be cruising around them sort of areas. I've seen them jumping earlier on, so let's put it under there and let it sit for a bit, and hopefully someone will find it and pick it up. You never know, if not we'll get a tench or maybe a koi. Either way, let's get back out there and see what we can get with it. So as you can see here, got a nice cube of luncheon meat, and we're gonna whack it over the other side, as I said, and hopefully something decent is going to grab it. More than likely going to be a carp, I would have thought, because the size of the meat is a very big bit of bait, but something a bit smaller could chew it up and take it eventually. But really we're sort of aiming to try and get a carp with that one, so let's see what happens. Oh, lovely cast, right on the spot, right where we needed to be. Let's get the rod down in the bite alarm, get it all nice and tight on the lines, just so the tip's just about bent round. Put the bobbin on, and hopefully that'll be flying around before we know it. I'll then get back onto the other rod, keep an eye on that float. No, not float, tip, and see what's happening down there. See if I can see the line go round. It's getting a bit dark now, so it's hard to see the line getting pulled round, but I should be able to see the tip just tap or bend over as the fish goes off with it. So I'll keep watching these for a little bit longer till I can't really see. Then I'm going to have to start packing down some of the gear and heading back towards the car. Oh, here we go by the sounds of it. Beep, 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 beep. Oh! Fish on, I think. Yeah, oh, lovely. It's thumping around all over the place. Trying to pull me around the aerator. Can I get it round out from under this tree? Can see the rod bouncing around, can't you? Got to now get it down through these lilies. There's a big fit patch of lilies right out in the middle there. Hopefully I'll be able to get it up to the surface-ish and pull it over the top of the lilies. Otherwise I'm going to be in big trouble. Yeah, it seems to be coming in. It's coming through slowly. Just got to take it easy. Let it thump its way through. Don't want to pull a hook. Yeah, it's definitely coming through. Rod's bouncing around. Probably see by my hands thumping just above the reel how much the fish is actually thumping around. It's not happy, but it's coming in. That's the main thing. I'm obviously trying to keep an eye on the other rod as well, because if that one goes well I'll be in trouble. But yeah, it's definitely coming in now. It's coming through them lilies. Out the other side. So what do we got? Pretty sure it's a carp. If not, it's a big tench. It's coming towards us. Let's get the net and see if we can land it. Go on, go on, go on. Yes! It's in the net. Whew. Finally we landed the carp. Or, a decent sized carp. Cannot believe how many we lost during the day today. I think it's 6 now. But we've just got one in the net, so I'll get it unhooked and let's see what we got. Hopefully the prize is good. I'll bring it over to the mat. I'll spin you around and we'll have a look and see what we got, shall we? So here's our prize, a lovely looking common carp. Quite a nice size, as you can see. Definitely the biggest fish of the day. I know I did hook up to 2 or 3 more that were quite a bit bigger than this, but I'm happy to land this one. It's nice to get one to camera. Gave it a really good scrap, all the way under the tree, through the lilies around the middle, going left to right, and we went all over the swim. It was going absolutely crazy, as you probably saw with the rod. It was nodding like mad, but we got it landed, and here it is. Yeehaw! Okay, so I'm all packed up. I'm going to wander, can't see where I'm walking, up to the toilet block, which is just up here. And apparently that's full of photos. So let's have a look on our way out. Okay, so we're in the, what they call the toilet block. Got a sink and stuff like that. Places to wash your hands and that, and then there's notice boards with fish on. So I'll spin you around and show you the boards. So this is what's on the board. Some nice mirrors, nice commons. I would guess that we were hooked up to a couple of them today, to be honest. And then you've got your sink and stuff like that to wash your hands and stuff. You've got a bin if you need it. And you've got a few more fish this side. Don't see no pictures of the koi or nothing like that there. And then you've got the toilet, which is pretty basic, but does what it needs to do. So that's the toilet block. The car's up there, as you can probably see. It's only a few minute walk from where you're fishing down to the lake. Toilet block's sort of in the middle. I've got to get these wellies and stuff off now, and my bottoms, socks, all that sort of stuff, so I can get in the car and actually drive. Make sure you take all your litter and stuff with you. Make sure you shut the gate properly. There's the car. Right. So let's get these boots and that off. Water and mud just coming out the bottoms. I think I fished about 4 hours like that in the end. Lovely. Not. Obviously got all my mics and stuff in my pockets and stuff everywhere, but yeah, not good. They're that wet. They're hard to pull off. Let's see what's in them, shall we? Look at the steam going up. Ready? I think I'm a bit wet. And I managed to get the other one off. Actually got double pairs of socks on there. Which is what we normally do if I'm doing a session that I know it's going to be cold in the evening. Unbelievable. Oh, that nose is annoying, isn't it? And then obviously the old bottoms have got to come off. But they're all full of all sorts of things. Wee. Overbalancing. Had money in my pocket. Had all sorts of stuff in my pocket. Not good. Hopefully the money's going to dry out. Looks like it's already started to dry out. But this part is I think they're just literally full. Right. I'm going to get sorted, get some heaters going, get warmed up a little bit before I drive home. So I'm in the car, got the old heaters on. I'm absolutely drenched up to past my waist. I'm pretty cold now as well, but the heaters are starting to warm up now, so quite nice. So pretty good session really, apart from losing 5 big carp. You saw a few of them on film where they were just going crazy. You hooked them, they were just they were all over the place. They were really good fighters, but I weren't really prepared to be catching that sort of stuff. I thought there was any small stuff in there. So I will definitely go down there again and target them, and hopefully we'll land a few of them. Really impressed with the coiling that I caught. I like the crusion hybrid and the pure crusion, they are both good as well. Decent roach, loads of rod. Could have had 100 plus rod all day long if I wanted to, but I think I had 30 odd in the end, which isn't too bad. Maybe a bit more actually. We had somewhere around 45-50 fish, so it's pretty good going. So, thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe and share and all that sort of stuff if you haven't already. And I'll see you very soon in the next video.